happening? What's happening? Hey, y'all know we already finna drop that heat today, baby. So look here, and he just like the Florida Heat. It's finna be for real. So does Cleveland need Shedeur? That's what I'm asking. Like, do they need him? The way everybody trying to talk about this thing is like, they don't even have to have him. They don't have to have a Shedeur Sanders. That's how Cleveland presented. That's how people talking on TV and all that as if he ain't him. But yo, Cleveland better get this together. So we gonna talk about that. Like, who supposed to start then? So look, supposedly, I guess they don't want to start Shedeur. That's how it seemed like. So we talking about that. Shedeur, to me, and really everybody else, he the best option. But they downplaying it. Then we gonna talk about, look, reps. Are they still gonna be limited? Are the reps still gonna be limited? And if so, where Shedeur fit in on this? Come on now. Then look here. Yo, real talk. Cam Ward finna dominate. Cam Ward is finna dominate. I don't care what y'all talking about. That boy finna shine. Then we gonna talk about, look, Jimmy, Lajohntay, and Xavier Weaver. They all got something in common. They got some ballers at quarterback on their teams. And then look here, y'all. The last subject we're going to talk about is who will actually start first on defense, Travis or Shilo? Yeah. We're going to get into that. But look, y'all, let's jump right into this thing. Supposedly, I guess Cleveland want anybody else to start but Shedeur. Every time I hear it, somebody got that paintbrush and they paint a Joe Flacco, they paint a Kenny Pickett, they paint a Dylan Gabriel. They paint everything. They are painting everything but Shedeur. Like, do they do what? They think they don't need him? Because, y'all, let's just be real and look at this thing. Joe Flacco, only really there because they called him off the sofa in 23. Kenny Pickett, Coach Kevin was evaluating Kenny Pickett while he was at Pitt. They thought he was a good guy to have on the squad if he ever had an opportunity to get him. Well, you got you too. You got your Joe Flacco with his past is like that, but the fact that he played with Cleveland in 23 and Cleveland was hot in 23, they feel they could go back to that. And they going back to a whole lot of running. So with them running the ball and not emphasizing the pass as much, that's why all of us looking like, bro, Shedeur is completely accurate. Well, Joe Flacco has been in an NFL game before. Well, Kenny Pickett has been in a game before. And, you know, both of those went first round. You know, Shedeur is like fifth round. Like, we don't technically have to have it. And we got DG. So maybe that's why they ain't give my dog that many reps. And then, you know, Charles Woodson said at the time with all them quarterbacks, when everybody was going to be there, it was going to be limited. They got a lot when it was just the rookie count, but then it was limited. Now, when we initially start off in July, it's going to be just rookies there first. So they probably going to get a lot because it's just rookies. Now what's going to happen when they get in there? So we'll talk about that. But do they not? Do they feel they don't need him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do they feel they don't need a Shedeur Sanders? Then you got people on the outside that, man, they bumping these gums, y'all. I'm talking about guys that been in the media. They played in the NFL. So when they bump their gums and they played in the NFL, people going to feel like that's correct. But it's not always correct. So I seen somebody was like, yeah. Shedeur's not legendary. Nobody's calling him that but him. Nobody was calling Deion Sanders prime time till he said it. Well, till one of the homeboys said it, then he carried it on. Yeah, I'm prime time, boy. Kick that ball to me, boy. Boy, put your wide receiver over here, boy. So he giving you the name, so now you go ahead and start saying it. When he leave that 2-minute drill, come back, boom. But Cleveland is presented like they really don't want to give Shedeur this job. Well, not give it to him. Even if he earns it, it feels like they don't want to give it to him. I don't know why I feel that way. It's just that's how they painted. Everybody getting on there. He had 2 tickets in 1 month. Now, of course, we wouldn't want Shedeur with that, but they was ready for that. They had, listen, they had it ready to let it go to the sky. They're waiting. They had it in their hand waiting. Let's dump it and light it. Dump it and light it. There go a speed ticket. Boom. Oh, he had another one. Boom, boom, boom. So they tag team, and all this is stemming off of all the he say, she say stuff. He didn't interview with, he cocky, he Dion's son. He think he all that in the back of shit. So all this stuff is making it as if, instead of Cleveland embracing him, and instead of the head coach stepping up to the plate, yeah, boy. Yeah, Shedeur, get in there with the ones, boy. Yeah, rotate them, man. We don't care about no. Now, the supposedly, when you make it to the NFL, your draft status don't matter. Now, of course, we know first round picks are gonna get theirs, but ain't nobody on their first round pick. The best quarterback is just gonna be based on your eyeball test. Eyeball test, Shedeur balling, but hey, they going by, well, he was a Super Bowl guy. He was a former first rounder. He was third round. Now he's fifth, so playing fifth. Come on, man. If that's the case, rotate everybody in. You already know what Joe looked like. You don't know what Kenny looked like, so get Kenny Hills. Get everybody this. But, y'all, it is what it is. Cleveland got, in the end, Shedeur will win. In the end. No matter how it plays out, Shedeur will win. Because he's already showing everybody, look, no matter what y'all do, I'ma go all in on my reps. Yeah, I'ma go all in on my reps. You give me 5 reps, I'm going all in. You give me 5 handoffs. My handoffs gonna look smooth. Hit. I'm gonna make it look good. All 5. So y'all, every time I look, you even got the boy on the team saying, yeah. Now, I don't know if he's saying it because that's what he feel or that's what it's looking like. And what was said was, Kenny Pickett or DG looked like the guy. I'm like, what? Bro, I can't understand why they operating like that. To me, that don't make sense. But Cleveland, I guess Shedeur just got to show up and show out. Just because it's just looking like they don't want this boy to start. And anytime people get to the hold of his name, they trying to tear it down. But that's why we come through and we represent for my dog, because we got to let them know this ain't what it is. Eyeball test, Shedeur balling. Point blank, period. Ryan Nicole, what's good? Jay Will. Miss Brown, what's happening? Regina E, appreciate it. K Bell, Sam, what's good? Val C, Larry, what's good? Yeah, we got to. Almighty, what's happening? The one and only, hey, what's happening? D guys, what's good? Lynn, what's happening? Larry, you say you tired of I'm talking about? Oh, they tried my boy and say he a project? Man, Shedeur is not no development project. Now, who else? Listen, these are dumb things people are saying to make you feel that is real. Now, DG could be a development. Kenny Pickett could be a development. Joe Flacco old, so his don't even matter no more. But golly, they on my dog, y'all. But I want y'all to know, don't fall for all that stuff. That boy is good. No matter how Cleveland try to play it, that boy good. What's up, y'all? Allow me, what's happening? Nate, what's good?
Hey, what's the live? I'm gonna get on it.
Life and football.
All right,
Appreciate it. Tammy, what's good? Miss J, what's happening? Miss Harrison, what's good? YouTube. Yep. Play for keeps. You say, what's up, Colin? No other name like Jesus. Amen to that. Hey, C-Mo, cuz, what's happening? You said, I heard Kenny Pickett or DG gonna start. See, that's the cuz. That is what they putting out. They made sure we keep hearing something about him. Now, they not doing that to all the quarterbacks. They just doing it to us. I don't know why they doing it to Shedeur. Like, honestly, I don't hear Kenny Pickett name or DG unless somebody is talking about them to down Shedeur. That's the only time I hear about him. I never hear about Kenny Pickett balling or DG balling. I never hear that. You only hear it when they want to take Shedeur and mash him down to the ground. Shedeur just in a battle, y'all, where he cannot listen to nothing. Like, I would tell them, if you ain't Q, matter of fact, I'm only listening to Q-Teakin. And Q-Teakin from the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and my quarterback coach. Now, I'm going to have common sense too. I'm going to be looking as well like, nah. You can't tell me DG doing good, and I'm looking right at it. But I'm not going to let that affect my emotions. I got to still play ball. You see what I'm saying? I still got to play ball regardless of how stupid they at. Now, I got to come with it. So, at the end of the day, y'all, he's in a real situation where he got to keep balling and don't listen to nothing people saying. Don't listen to the good stuff people saying. Don't listen to the bad stuff. Just go out there and put your best foot forward every day. That's all you can do because they coming with the craziness. Miss Kimberly, what's good? Mac, you say they want the QB from Clemson? Yep. Listen, they got 2 draft picks next year. 2 first-round draft picks. Whoever the hot quarterback is, depends on how this season goes. Monet, you say someone will scoop up Shedeur with the quickness. Well, honestly, y'all, I don't think he's leaving. Because he too big of a deal, but they keep presenting this stuff in our face, and I just have to come address it because it's just getting wild. It's getting wild. Rod, you say, I thought New York media was bad on athletes. Cleveland, yeah, Cleveland dogging them. Morning Coffee, you say, I'm so tired of Cleveland media. It is. It's like they don't want you to succeed. Brandon, you say if they start DJ or Kenny Pickett, it will only prove the Browns. Yeah. They could be, but Arch Manning ain't coming. That's the crazy thing about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to squeeze that subject in. I'll probably replace something, but I'll squeeze that in. So, okay, they got the draft picks, right? So that's another subject. They have the draft picks. They have guys they could be looking at. They could be evaluating Kenny Pickett, them, and DG. They could look and see. Now, they got common sense to say, hey, that guy could be a franchise, that guy could be a franchise. If they feel Shedeur is franchise, we good. If they don't, then they could tank for somebody. They could. Now, I don't know how they going to, I know they don't see Joe Flacco as the future because he's too old. Kenny Pickett, they could try to look at and see who the future is. And DG, they could look at. I don't know how the NFL feel about Shedeur. Like, if they still, because y'all know how they can rock. The NFL can do what they want to do. So, we just got to see how this play out. Will the NFL be on Cleveland? Because y'all done heard the little stuff that how old boy got done. How when he got his contract, they like, ain't no way in the world we giving out another contract like this. And it seemed like we ain't seen one like that since. So, okay, but now his situation did turn crazy. So I get what they trying to do as a business model. But the fact that they trying to make everybody do it, it was wild. And then the fact that they did Shedeur like that made it even more wild. So could they try to tank for a quarterback? Could they try to tank and get a hot quarterback that's coming out this year? The quarterbacks that's going to get love would be the Clemson quarterback, Cade Klubnik. Then you got the LSU quarterback, Garrett. But LSU, I mean, the Saints probably going to try to get him. Now that's going to be, now watch, they ain't going to care nothing about that father-son duo. The Saints probably want that LSU quarterback because the dad coach at the Saints, the offense coordinator. So, of course, he going to want his son. So, I believe the Saints going to pick him. I believe the Saints going to get another quarterback because they got right now a second-round quarterback in Tyler, and then they have Spencer Rattler. So, you could justify grabbing him. Even though that's your son, you could justify that. Okay, now you got with the Browns. The Browns could try to tank. They could. If they see, but you gotta be, it's kind of like a, I don't think they're gonna try to tank, y'all, because Kevin got too much pressure on him. Kevin got 2 winning seasons while he been there. Because he been there 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he been there 5 years. 2 good seasons out of the 5, like real good, and then the other seasons. But I don't think he want to tank, because if he tank, that could get you fired. If I'm them, I'm just going to go with Shedeur, but the way they keep operating, it's like they don't want to push Shedeur. They giving you every reason, and they showing us in our face. They'll say one thing, don't look too much into that. Don't look too much in there. But when you look at it, everybody getting reps but Shedeur. Everybody getting talked about in a good manner, but Shedeur. And Shedeur the one dominating. Shedeur the one balling. So, y'all, it's wild. But the crazy thing is, this might be, other than the Giants might have about 4 to 5 quarterbacks too. They got the draft pick, that's a development guy. Then they got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Tommy. They might have 5. It might be another dude. But I know they ain't going to go in there with that. Jameis going to be out of there. Y'all, really, the NFL makes stuff harder than what it is. I don't know if they sign agreements like, hey, you just going to be trash. Because remember, y'all, when the Browns was finna be real good, they had Bill Belichick. And y'all know Bill Belichick could have dominated right there with the Browns. But somehow, and he had Nick Saban. But somehow they jacked that up. So maybe the Browns maybe Shedeur could change it. Or maybe just a history is saying, we paid to be trash. They just might be paid to be trash. Now, I know Shedeur not getting traded, so it don't matter what Cleveland try to do on their next move. If they want to tank for some quarterbacks, that's because then they got 2 first-round picks. The fact is, if Shedeur was ever to leave and go to another team, he gonna still shine. Brett Favre done it. Brett Favre came to Tampa Bay, and then Atlanta. He went to Atlanta. And then went to Green Bay. That's how I believe Brett Favre went. Steve Young, I believe, was with Tampa and then went to the 49ers. So you could come to a crazy squad and then end up on a good squad. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to Shedeur. I'm just saying if Cleveland plays stupid this year, because I don't know what they're going to do. If they decide they want to tank, you got to decide that early. I guess you'll see how the season go. Can you call your best plays? We lose. Call your best plays? We lose. Did you put your best players out there and you lost? Okay, cool. You just don't know. They got 2 picks. Y'all. They could be trying to look that, but Arch not coming. Arch Manning is not coming. And the Mannings will not let him go to Cleveland, period. Now, see, I guarantee that. I don't care how sorry. Cleveland could be the sorriest team all the way until Arch Manning officially come out. And I guarantee you they ain't going to touch him. And if they do, they trade him to somebody else. I guarantee you. Lady PC, you say, I hope they trade him, not hold him. Yeah, I hope they don't do him like that. Sweet, you say, yep, Belichick was a good coach. They messed over him. Yeah, they did. Coach, you said Arch Manning is weak. Bro, I think that man for the ball. I just don't think the man is going to allow him to go there, even if they was available to go. J27, what's happening? Rod, you say the Browns have 28 quarterbacks over the last 20 years. They should get right with. Listen, that's what I'm saying. That's the next subject we talking about. Shedeur really is the best option, but will Cleveland know what to do? Ali, what's happening? You say they already talking about the next quarterback class? Well, not the Browns per se, but the people around. They got 2 picks. They already, you know how they do Shedeur. They like, man, get that boy out of here. That's how they trying to treat Shedeur, but that ain't how he is. Kid, you say, why did he accept going to Cleveland when he told everybody that he wouldn't? When the NFL put that smackdown on the Sanders family, you better go, because if he didn't go, the story was going to get real crazy. He would have walked into what, and I don't know if he ever said he didn't like Cleveland, because Coach Prime on the phone personally told me, I was like, what you think about Cleveland? He's like, yeah, man, I like him and everything, man, the coaches and the GM. Now, that's what Prime told me. Like, I'm on the phone with him and he told me this. And this before the draft. Because I just wanted to know. I said, what you think about Cleveland? And he told me. So, I don't know if they ever came out. Man, hey. Well, it's a lot of stuff they done been said, but I know that day when he told me, yeah. Ali, you say free 12. Man, I want to. Sell more, you say 12 is cool. Where he at until he's for everything else is, yeah. Yeah. See, I feel he good, but you just don't know what Cleveland gonna do. And they making it so hard. Like, bruh, play the hand the way, but they playing the hand Y'all, if they pull off a genius move and have a winning season with Shedeur leading it, this whole lineup, I don't know what to call it. Genius or they didn't know what they really had. V-Handy, what's good? You say I hope Shedeur go to another team. If it's a better team in the right situation, yes. I actually still think this the right situation. I just don't know why they playing it like that. Sabrina, what's happening? LD, you say Coach Prime will never go to the NFL? I don't know, because out of his mouth, he said if both his boys on his team, now, hey, if that ever happened, the option to be there. Let me see. Jay Will, you say right. Ain't no way, Arch, allowing him to go. Yeah, the Manners ain't going for that. PWB, you say, but the Manners will do is let them draft him and make sure, yeah. They would, but I think they'll send him out of there. Because I heard Tom Brady was talking yesterday, and Tom Brady said he liked the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback because his mindset and how he operate. He liked the head coach, he liked the GM, and he liked the owner. He said they all operate in the right manner. So that's what I want for Shedeur. If that is Cleveland, so be it. But you just never know, man, the way they run this thing. Seth, what's happening? You say the Browns president Jamie likes and wants Shedeur. That's what I said. So, all right, let's jump into this next subject. So, Shedeur is the best option there, y'all. To me, Shedeur is the best option. He is definitely the best option for Cleveland. And we all see it, but the way they keep trying to make it feel like, no, man, Joe Flacco is all that. Oh, no, man, Kenny Pickett, all that. Oh, no, man, DG, all that. But when we see now, they say the eye in the sky don't lie, which is the film, right? They say the film don't lie. The film don't lie. Okay, if the film don't lie, Shedeur completing them passes, he balling. That's letting you know Shedeur top-notch, top dog. But even though we saw the stats, they went and changed the stats. They went and showed, when we seen Joe Flacco throw a pick, we seen Kenny Pickett throw a pick. Well, I can't remember Kenny Pickett, but we seen DG throw a pick. But when we got to it, when they presented the numbers, not Cleveland themselves, but the reporters, they put the numbers out. Shedeur the only one with a pick. But Shedeur had the most touchdown passes. So, and with the least amount of attempts. With the most completions. So, no matter how they tried to slice it, Shedeur was still on top. So, to me, Kevin should be a smart enough guy. They already going back to the run game. You already going back to the run. You already going back to it. So if you're going to the run, you're going to need a quarterback that's going to do that play action good for you. You're going to need a quarterback who's going to hit the passes when you do actually pass. Well, if that's the case, Shedeur your guy. Shedeur is the guy. He is the best option. Kevin probably already know this. Tommy Reese probably already know this. Musgrove probably already know this. Shedeur already know this. So the team already know this, but we got to keep hearing the silliness. And the more they talk about the silliness, it's like you the only person, and it's like somebody drop you off in the ocean. And you tell them, I know it's land up on here, and you standing on the land, but you still in the ocean. So you on a sand bed, however they call it. So you standing up, but everybody telling, nah, boy, that water finna go over your head, but you know where you at. It has never went beyond your neck. But they telling you it will. So guess what they gonna do? They gonna keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it. Then you gotta get out the way. You gotta get out that water. Well, that's what they trying to do with us. They trying to force all the Shedeur people out. They like, nah, Shedeur ain't good. Nah, Shedeur ain't good. But we know he good. So, y'all, my thing is, if we see good, they have to see good. You can't be that crazy that you want to try to tank for a quarterback you don't know gonna come. You can't be that crazy where you just want to be that sorry again. Like, I don't care how much money I'm making. I don't want to be losing. Like, I listen, just say we came on here and, or just anything, you don't want to take a lot of L's even though you winning. Yeah, the money gonna feel good, and but when you practice hard and you go out there and take an L, that's gonna feel crazy. And then you know once you keep doing that, you're not gonna get the love that you want to get. So y'all, the best option is Shedeur. Will they allow it? Will they allow Shedeur to get it? Because who knows how they gonna do? Will they give him the quality reps? Will they give him the reps that he needs? Will it be available? How limited will they be? Because you know they're gonna be hollering limited reps. Yeah, it's limited reps. We got 4 quarterbacks. Our 3 is limited reps. At some point, y'all got to put my dog out there. But the only thing in his favor is, at the end of the day, he has to come out there for the preseason games. You can't hide me. You could talk all that crazy talk, but when we go out here to the game, I will produce. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm going to produce. I ain't trying to lose. I told y'all I'm going to turn around the franchise if they get me. They got me. They done drafted me, so we finna turn this thing around. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see what they going to do, man. Because just this next month, we going to get to see it. Next month, we going to get to see it. How they going to do it. And then August, the truth going to start coming out. Which July, the truth going to come out. Which we know the truth, but they still can hold that limited reps now. I ain't gonna lie now. They can still throw that limited reps out there now. And they gonna throw that out there hard. Hey, limited reps. Limited reps. Don't get too high on this. Limited reps. Limited reps. So when we get out there, will Shedeur get any real reps that matter? I think during training camp, I don't even think it should be a third team. It really should just be first team. First team, second team. I guess you might need some other people doing reps, but they could be down there doing the other stuff for the other team. So I hope they don't do nothing crazy like that, y'all. Shedeur the best option. I'm just telling y'all to disregard all this crazy talk they trying to tell you. Because they sent the crazy talk to us initially. Shedeur got an ego problem. Shedeur cocky. Shedeur can't interview. Shedeur don't know how to read a defense. Man, get that garbage out of my face. He don't know how to read a defense. How he completed all these passes on an NFL defense? You can say 3s, 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He completing all these passes on a NFL. They wearing NFL helmets. So call it how you want. Ma, what's good? Say more. Say Tupac Shedeur is good in Cleveland. Yeah, man, I want him to be. The real, what's happening? IWY. Yeah. Keep it real. Yeah, listen. It is. They would. I guess at the end of the day it would. Shedeur ain't gonna always be in something until he gets out there and starts shining. Now, when he get out there and starts shining and get them gains up on his belt, I think then, now they can still paint the same narrative, but Shedeur still could do what he do. Nate, you say Cleveland is definitely going down to be the worst quarterback recruit team ever. If they don't do right with Shedeur, because you seen they didn't do right with Baker Mayfield. They couldn't get it right with Johnny Manziel because he didn't want to get it right. So yeah, it's wild, y'all. It's wild. DM, you said Cleveland is just playing the mind game with Shedeur. They can't break it. Well, they can't. But man, I'm over this mind game stuff. Let my dog ball. Let my dog ball. Shilo, you said man, Shedeur will get about 2 to 3 games because putting him first will mean they are all wrong in choosing Pickett and Gabriel. Yeah. I just wonder when he really gonna get it. Man, listen, I want all training camp to him. I want that boy to look like a superstar. Then when they play during the season, I want him to ball. Fall camp, all that. Jennifer, what's good? Kid, you say Brown's holding. Yeah, they will. They will. They ain't letting him go now. They know he like that. Seb, you say the best accurate passer in college football history. Correct. But they acting like he don't know how to read no defense. And, man, God's love, you say they need to push Shedeur up front as QB1. I feel the same way, but, man, Virginia, you say I'm just over Cleveland. They are just, yeah, they are. It's like I don't know. Maybe it was presented, hey, we got Shedeur. It's time to trash him. Trash him the whole time. Do not allow him to feel like he's QB1. Even if he thinks it in his head, we're going to crush it out of there. I think that's what they're trying to do, but it's wild. It's wild. Tony, what's good? Yeah, this crazy, y'all. Till you say I wish Shedeur just leave this team. Well, he can't. He can't. They'll have to let him go, but I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they're doing that. You say training camp we determine if Shedeur will be the starting quarterback. See, I'm leery on that. Like, we know he finna ball in training camp. We know he gonna ball in the preseason training camp games. It's just they could still say, well, what we see in practice is Joe Flacco is really, he's unflappable. You know, he's unflappable. Joe Flacco is unflappable. He got a big, strong arm. He knows the playbook. It's hard to go against that. So that where we at. Now, again, they could sell the story as if Shedeur was going to start and then they didn't start. Now, that'll have us hot too. So I guess right now with Cleveland, they playing mind games with everybody. Playing for keys, you say Cleveland has a loser mindset and it spreads throughout the organization. I hope they change it because with Shedeur, the #1 selling jerseys, the most accurate on the team right now. Gonna be the most accurate during training camp. Gonna be the best in the games. Come on, man. What we doing? Why we playing like he ain't him? Why we dragging this out and making it hard? GC, you say, please let him be. You don't deserve Shedeur. They don't, but they got it. That's where we at. Y'all, let's jump into that next subject, y'all. So you got Cam Ward. Let's be real, y'all. Cam Ward's situation is so totally opposite of Shedeur. Cam Ward going against one quarterback. I don't care who else if they got another quarterback, I never knew about it. So Cam Ward going against one quarterback, right? He ain't even worried about that quarterback. Cam Ward out there balling. Cam Ward out there in. And guess what they doing? They loving Cam Ward. So Cam Ward will dominate this year, y'all. I'm telling you, the man gonna dominate because he already locked in with the wide receivers. They already know that he's gonna be the guy. Ain't nobody even stressing that. They like, yeah, he gonna be that guy. He is our guy. Now, I don't know if they officially said it, but it just looks like it. It looks like everything that come out of Tennessee, Cam Ward is him. Cam Ward, wide receiver. Xavier Respo, balling. Then you got Calvin Ridley, balling. Plus the other wide receivers, the tight ends. The running back's gonna ball. Like Cam, everybody know Cam Ward is the guy. Even the quarterback who was there last year, he probably sitting there like, oh, boy, Cam good. He gonna be the guy. But see, that ain't working everywhere else. Other places, you can see somebody guy and they still putting your name first. With them, they ain't doing that. The Titans, every time they get a chance, I see Cam Ward. And he talk to the media how he want to talk to him. Yeah. What you gonna do all this summer? Ball out. I'm gonna throw that ball everywhere. They ain't gonna stop me. Yeah. We gonna come back and dominate, man. I'm gonna be somewhere throwing the ball. I said, well, God, dog, that boy talking rough out there. And then you got it where, and then they let him have it. Oh, he's such an underdog. He never had the silver spoon in his mouth. He had to work for everything he had. But on the other hand, somebody else talk like that, they go, wow. But the thing is, when he comes to Tampa for that preseason game, I'm going to be there. I'm going to see Cam Ward in action versus Shilo. I want to see how that thing looks. So I think at this point, it kind of is what it is. Like Cam Ward is the main event in Tennessee. He's the main event. And nobody ain't trying to knock it. They ain't trying to stop it. They allowing this to go. They like, hey, bruh, he him. And everybody know it. Everybody know it. Everybody know on the Tennessee Titans, Cam Ward is that guy. It's not up for debate. The Nashville media, they ain't talking crazy. The state of Tennessee media, they ain't talking crazy. The NFL, they ain't talking crazy. So his situation is set, y'all. All Cam Ward got to do is what we believe he's going to do. Hit, and he going to ball. And listen, Cam Ward going to ball just the same way Shedeur would, but Shedeur's situation different. Cam Ward, we know finna go out there and shine. He finna go out there and then talk that trash to you. Yeah, boy, they ain't draft me. I'm still the highest paid joker in the NFL, boy. Yeah, I got paid the most in the league. Right now in this draft, they gonna always remember me. You got Warren Moon came out and gave him #1. Here you go. I don't even know if Cam asked him for the number. They just gave it to him. Here you go. Here you go, #1. We got Other places don't even want it, man. So all I'm telling y'all is Cam Ward is good, Cam Ward is special, and Cam Ward locked in. And it ain't no hesitation, ain't no mind games with this. Tennessee know what time it is. They said, man, we putting this ball in your hand, and we finna try to dominate. They want him to pull a Patrick Mahomes. They want him to pull a Lamar Jackson, but not as fast, but they want him to get them on the right road. I think they got an opportunity. Excuse me. I think they got an opportunity because Ricky Camp, he throwing it. He was by himself throwing it. He probably had somebody else, but nobody don't know our camp. So Ricky Camp, he throwing it. Mandatory mini camp, he throwing it. Training camp, he finna throw it. So when you do it like that, you set Cam Ward up to look good. Like Cam Ward been the guy since the day he got there. He's going to perform. Ain't no way around it. So they making their situation good. They like, look here, we ain't got time to play all these games. Cam, get up there. Cam, Warrens, go out. Cam Ward, yeah. Hey, Will, you got number 2s. Will, you go with 2s and 3s. Matter of fact, give Cam Ward 1s and 2s. Just let him get reps with 1s and 2s. You get reps with 3s and 4s. That's probably how they do it. And then when training camp come, hey, Cam, you just getting first round reps. We'll give you a couple plays with first round, but we're gonna really place that second. Just gonna see how this go. See, it ain't no hesitation. Watch when he come out. They ain't gonna be. You're not gonna hear Cam Ward nothing negative. It's gonna be all positive. So Cam Ward sitting in a situation where he pretty much good. Like all he gotta do is perform. As long as Cam Ward doesn't do nothing crazy, this is his situation to shine, and he will. He locked in. He focused. Yeah, he got the bag, but now he still got stuff to prove. Yeah, this is my first time touching the bag. If I ball out, I can get a bag bigger than that. So he want that next bag. Then he looking at it like, look, man, I'm trying to take care of everybody that's connected to me. So, yeah, I don't think the bag messed him up. I think the bag just, he put that to the side. Now, we got work to do. What? Yeah, we got work. Lee. You said is Cam Ward receiver practicing with the Tigers? Yes, sir. Well, listen, they said Xavier was the leading receiver out there in training camp and not training camp, OTAs. That man was out there catching that thing from everybody, not just Cam Ward, everybody. Like Cam Ward basically put his wide receiver on. See how they doing that? Tennessee went down. What you need? What you need? Everybody else doing stupid stuff, but they not. AG, you say Cam got to see Shedeur this year. I want him to. Miss Claire, you say you pray that all of them do well. Amen to that. And injury free. Amen to that. Keep real, you say they trying to give DG his fair chances early because draft status. They will have no choice but to get 12 more reps. That, man, I'm so ready for it. Keep real. Man, they better. Al, you say Shedeur just has to ball out and let everybody else see. We could see it, but they could still play the scenario different, and they will paint it good. You'll hear whatever you want. However they present it, it's pretty much Shedeur can't control it. He just got to ball. But if you don't ball, now that's when they got you. Charles, you say Cam got the arm like Warren Moon. Man, yeah, he be throwing that thing. I'll let you say the Tigers treating Cam well. Man, they loving Cam. Loving that man. Shilo, you said, does Cam have the right team around him, such as a line? Now, I don't know what his O-line look like, but they do have the O-line coach that the Browns had when the Browns was balling. So they like that O-line coach. I don't know if they have the O-line, but I know they got the wide receivers. Wide receivers galore. They got the wide outs. He got the slot man. He got Calvin at wide. He got tight ends. They gonna run it, so he's saying good. If they do have a solid O-line, he gonna really, really look good. Selmo, you say it makes sense to me. Lil Mama G, you say I believe they are doing all of this just to make it seem like they aren't favoring Shedeur. They could be, but whoo. Boy, these people go out and talk about my boy every day so hard, it can be crazy. Kid, you say Will Howard is sitting out on the Rodgers. See? And I heard Will Howard was balling with the Steelers. Now that's what I heard. But I only glanced over there one time when I was checking out Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers is, he is, you know, he did play last year, the starter, so you can't really knock that. If he feel he still got it, and they feel he still got it. Regina, you say Cam is making sure that he is putting space between him and Shedeur. He doesn't want to be connected to Shedeur in any way. I don't know about what's happening, but I know they loving him. TS, you say Cam played the politics game with better than Shedeur. Well, Shedeur had it piled up on him before he even had a chance. They was on him. Hey, but let's jump into that next subject, y'all. You got Jimmy, Lajohntay, and Xavier Weaver. All of them got this one thing in common. All of them. They got big boy quarterbacks that, you know what? I think all their quarterbacks won the Heisman. Then Bryce Young win the Heisman. I think all their quarterbacks won the Heisman. Because Kyler Murray won it. I think he did. And then I know Lamar Jackson did. I think Bryce Young won it too. So all their quarterbacks, but all their quarterbacks are good. Now Bryce Young, they say he came on towards the end of the year. Hopefully Carolina do right by this young man and he get to shine. He got the wide receivers now. In Carolina, he got wide receivers. They went and gave him some wide receivers. They got Xavier from last year. They got T-Mac this year. They got Jimmy this year. Plus the others. So that's gonna look good. Then you got Lamar Jackson, man. You know what Lamar Jackson finna do. He finna get out there and throw that thing. And then at some point, Lajohntay gonna be catching them. Well, he already is catching them touchdowns they be throwing. Then you got Kyler Murray with Xavier Weaver, and they getting off. So I'm excited that all three of those wide receivers have top-notch quarterbacks. They got Heisman winner quarterbacks. They got a quarterback that been through something. You know, they dog Lamar Jackson. You supposed to be y'all know what? That's a good example. Y'all remember how they dogged Lamar Jackson? They dogged this man. They dogged that man. But he still did his thing. Bryce Young, they dogged him, but he's still holding on. Now they starting to talk better about him. Kyler Murray, you know, he doing his thing, even though he ain't but so tough. Matter of fact, I seen Kyler Murray when we was at the Arizona State game with Colorado in 23. Now, I told that man he messed up Charlie Strong. If he would have went to Texas with Charlie Strong, oh my goodness. Kyler Murray would have bbeen a living legend. Now, he a living legend in high school. He'd have been a living legend at Texas. God, dog, that man would be stapled in forever. Because you know how he be doing. So, with all them quarterbacks that can ball like that and can run and throw, that makes it better for the wide receiver. So, all I know is I got to get open and going to get me the ball. If he got to lose the linemen and the linebackers, and I just go the way he going, I'm going to catch the ball. Big boy plays. So, you got big boy ability to catch these passes because your quarterback can hike and throw it. So you're doing all that. It's going to be hard to stop you. So I feel good that Jimmy going to shine this year. Lajohntay going to shine this year. We need Xavier to shine. We need Xavier Weaver to shine this year because it's at a point he must, because they could draft another wide receiver. This coming draft, they could feel any kind of way, but excuse me, they saying good stuff about him. They got bigger, and he was light, and that he knows all the positions. So that's something else Jimmy and them could do. That now they got special teams, so they might not have to do that, but just for future references, they could know all the spots. So if you need me, I'm there. That make you more valuable. So hopefully they present that to themselves. I don't know if they'll do it, but man, look here. All three of them boys, Jimmy, Lajohntay, and Xavier, got some big boy quarterbacks. Heisman QBs. You got somebody that, man, I be trying to work out with them every day before practice, after practice. And I ask them what I need to do. Man, I talk to them so much. Listen, man, you know, it ain't fake it till you make it. But I know I need him. So I would try to do whatever he needed me to do, man. Like, look, dog, you want me to run some extra routes for you? You want me to stay after practice and catch the ball for you? You coming in early? Like, I do it to the point where he like, man, you know what? Hey, coach, man. Hey, we gotta get this boy in the ring. Man, throw him in, coach. Hey, let it slide, man. Come on. Hey, boy, they have me out there, boy. Anything he want. Hey, how many routes you want? You want to throw the ball extra 30 routes? All right. I'll run them. I'll run them. Let's go. Boy, I be out. Listen, you gonna play me. You gonna talk good. And listen, I make it with listen, y'all, I play this thing so good, I make it where the coaches see me come in early. What up, coach? What up, boy? Yeah. What up, boy? Then I leave late. I be leaving later than coach. Hey, coach. They gonna be talking about, hey, coach, you gotta leave. Now, I got a couple more minutes, man. I gotta watch that film, coach. Boy, I juice that thing up. Now, I will know my playbook. I gotta know that playbook. And then I hit old boy, I just hit him with a text. Hey, man, what else you think I need to work on? They'll be saying, God, dog, boy, this boy want to shine. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in the league long enough to get my retirement check. I ain't finna clock in for nobody. But also, I do want to shine. And I do, if I get the opportunity, I do want to ball out so hard where I can get that big boy contract plus have my retirement. So, yeah. They gonna see me. They'll know that I'm here. Jennifer, you say Will Shepherd is just staying safe. I don't know if he's with the Broncos right now, though. Dane, you say, what's up with Will Shepherd? I'm going to go look today. I don't think they kept him in. I don't think they kept no trade. But that don't mean they won't bring him in. Because I just seen the Browns re-sign the kicker and got rid of a defensive end. Y'all, hey, it's getting real every day. Every day we get close to training camp, it's getting realer and realer. Kid, you say Watson Hill? Yeah. There he is. He trying to get back out here. Nancy, what's happening? 3-5-2. Gainesville in the building. Lady PC, you say dogging them makes them stronger with a point to prove. Yes. So that just make it where, you know what, I'm finna go out here. Boy, I'm finna beat the brakes off y'all when I get a chance. That's what you want to do. Charles, you say that's DG buying time. It could be, but it could be. Damn, you say they all Heisman. That's crazy, ain't it? Hey, all them boys playing with Heisman winners. And they played with a Heisman winner. So it ain't nothing new to them. Y'all say Bryce ready? Man, I want him to be. I hope he gets to shine like how he did at Bama. I know Bama had the big time, basically NFL lineman, and Bama had the whole country on lock, but I do hope he shine. Sweet, you said when do they start cutting the roster? After training camp or before? They doing, well, they're gonna go in with 90 players. But I told y'all, half the team already know they own the team. Like, first team know they own the team. So say that's first team, that's 22 guys. Then you got special teams. That may be another, let's say that ain't really none of the starters. Maybe on some of them teams. So let's say that's another 30 guys, 35 guys that you know start, that's on the squad, and you only looking to keep 53, 56. So, yeah. Cuz, you said, who's your rookie of the year prediction? Cam Ward gonna have a great opportunity. Travis Hunter should have a great opportunity. If Shedeur gets to play, he'll have a great opportunity. Ashton Genty gonna have an opportunity. And the way Double E, that wide receiver out of Ohio State with Tampa Bay, the way he balling, he gonna have an opportunity. I'm trying to think. I can't think of nobody else who popping off to me like, nah. RJ Harvey might get to tote that thing too. So you just never know. But hey, let's jump into that last subject of the day, y'all. Real talk. Who y'all think gonna start first on defense? Travis Hunter or Shilo? Because that's a real question, because you have it where the Jaguars have basically put out there in the open that See, y'all, you gotta watch your words. Your words are powerful. What you start speaking about yourself, you'll walk into that. So if you want good stuff to happen to you, you better be speaking it. And I'm a living witness to that. You better be speaking it. So they said that they want to play him at wide receiver more this year and then sprinkle him in at DB. So they got starters at DB. You could override one of the wide receivers as a starter, but will they override one of the defensive players with the Jags? That I don't know. So that's what leads me to believe will Shilo overjump him and get a start, because Shilo in Tampa right now, he getting that love. Shilo in Tampa right now is getting that love. He getting that love, y'all. So he balled out in OTAs, he balled out in mandatory. Now he finna ball out in training camp. He'll ball out in the preseason games. And if he balling like that, you could slide him in on defense, where his focus is only defense. Jaguars, they got Travis where, man, we need him for Trevor Lawrence. And then the defense coordinator was like, we need him too. But then the offensive coordinator and head coach could say, well, you need him, but he ain't really just got to start. We could just throw him out there because we got two cornerbacks who going to start. We got a nickel and dime that'll start. So that's my thing. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really believe Shilo could possibly beat him to start. It's just a real opportunity, y'all, because I know the Jaguars highlighting him. But I have always thought I know Travis makes special plays on defense. I do. But the name of the game is winning. And I need an offense that's going to win. I need Trevor Lawrence to have a lot of opportunities. So if Travis Hunter understands the playbook so well, and he can understand it from the far wide receivers or the slot, that's more opportunities I can have Travis in the game. So I say, oh, Trav, you know all four spots? All right, cool. Rotating, throwing that thing. Rotating, throwing that thing. Now, Travis, do we need you on defense? We got two corners that's holding it down. They looking solid out there. So that's the only thing. And then you got Shilo out there. Ha, bam, ha, bam. And then fire. So now you got it where Tampa Bay looking at Shilo like, yeah, boy. And then talking to Winfield, because Shilo keep getting right there with Winfield. Shilo keep getting with defense coordinator, keep getting with the head coach. So now Shilo just missed the Tampa, and they like, you know what? Y'all, I think Shilo done earned a star. I think Shilo done earned a star. Yeah. We gonna let Shilo start, man. He could, nah. I ain't let y'all. And remember, I'm saying start on defense, only defense. I know he gonna start on offense. I know Travis Hunter gonna start on offense, but can he do it on defense? Will Shilo beat him to it? I know it seems crazy, but it can happen. It really can happen that Shilo get his first start, before Travis Hunter. And I listen, I'm talking about at any point. Preseason games, now, Shilo might just beat him in the preseason, because in the preseason game, you don't have to start your starters. So if they try to see what Shilo look like first, he could get that opportunity. I'm just saying, that thing could go real good now. That thing could go real good. So it's only a matter of time. We about to see. Sweet. Yeah, I'm ready to see how it unfold too. Kid, you say Jackson Dart sitting out this first year? Yeah, the head coach at the Giants, he ain't going out like that. The Giants say, nah, boy, you like a 2-year. They say this man a 2-year development guy. So I don't know when he gonna play. You know they'll be done drafted somebody else, but Russell Wilson get him the best chance to win. Now, yes. Scatterbo. Yeah, Scatterbo baller. I know it's Scatterbo, but Scatterbo is a baller. See, Matt, you say Jackson Dart went home yet? I don't know where his home at. You know what? Jackson Dart might be from Florida. One of them quarterbacks from Florida. It's either Carson Beck or Jackson Dart. One of them from Florida. IYY. DM, you said Colin. We will see her in preseason with Trap. Yeah, we will. But they could get one to Shilo too. Ms. Harrison, you say Shilo and the Bucks just extend. I seen that. They did extend Todd Bowles and the GM. So that make it better for Shilo. Like, Shilo probably said back, like, yeah. They done extend him. I'm finna get that cash. Selmore, what's good? Jennifer, what's that? All right, y'all. You too, y'all. Jennifer, you said back to Coach Prime sending them big. Yeah, Coach Prime sending balls out. They know it. Nate, you said as much as I want Shilo to, I think Trap might get the first start. And on defense, Nate, I'm just talking about defense only. Shilo might slide off on him now. You said Shilo will start on special teams. Yeah, but I ain't talking about special teams. I know he probably starting there. Shiny King, what's happening? You said Travis only going to start out the gate at wide receiver. But we don't know if they're going to give him the start on defense. Because, you don't know if the NFL going to say, hey, don't put that boy out there yet. Don't put him out there now. Hey, don't give him the 17 starts for the year. Don't do that. Give him maybe 17 on offense and 6 on defense. You know, try to keep him in check. Oh, DM, you say Beck from Duval? Okay, I knew one over from Florida. On defense, Nate? Preseason, we finna see. Preseason, we gonna see. Lisa, what's good? Joe, what's happening? You say Jackson Dart from Utah? Okay, so it's Carson Beck from Florida. The real, what's happening? Miss Brown, you say people will show up to see Shedeur. They will. They gonna show up and show out to see Shedeur. So if they want to get all the revenue they can for this stadium, they better let Shedeur ball out there in Cleveland, but you'll never know how they gonna do it. James, you say, Colin, I see Travis starting because of his playmaking ability, and having a shutdown corner is more valuable than safety. He does have amazing ability to play that ball. But they want to score so bad that they like, bruh, they just keep you on offense, man. Can we keep you on offense? Can we keep you on offense and just throw you in a little bit? Like, I ain't saying he won't go on defense. I'm just saying who's going to get that first start. Because they might put him out there, but he might not start. He just might, I don't know. We going to see how they finna play it. We finna see it right in the open. We finna see how they going to decide to play it. They can play it smart or they won't. Jay Will, you say, I can see Shilo start. Me too, the way he balling out there, the way they rocking with him. Man, Shilo out there getting it. I-double-Y. You say, if the Giants lose this year, yeah, they probably gonna fire that coach. But I don't even know who gonna. Well, I guess everybody want to start. Ms. Brown, you said Shedeur is ready. Will he learn new things? Of course he will. Do you really think the Browns are going to cut Shedeur? No. I don't think they're going to cut him, but I don't know how they're going to try to play him. But look, y'all, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Tune in later today, about 4:45. We're going to do an all-college show, 30-minute college show. Then at about 7:30, I'll come back on and we'll do some more NFL talk. Now, listen, I want to be a blessing to y'all. And I am been a blessing, and because y'all been a blessing to me. But I also want to, if you want to step out here and get into this YouTube world, get into this social media world, and you want to bring income into your house, I will teach you how to do that. I will do my consulting with you. I'll teach you how to do that. If also you got a business and you've been rocking with me, and you got a business. I know that's crazy now, but if you got a business and we can promote it, man, email me for the consulting or promoting your business. Miss E. Wheeler just put it on there. info@lifeandfootball.com. That's info@lifeandfootball.com. And man, we'll go from there, because y'all truly have been a blessing to me, and y'all continue to be a blessing for me. And you know I'm coming on every single day, and it's gonna keep growing. So you're gonna watch what you already been seeing. It's been growing. I've been growing with y'all. Y'all growing with me. We done went from only talking about Colorado, and y'all, everything I've been asking God for has been coming true. Ask God, Lord, I ask God for a lot of stuff, y'all, and he's allowing it to happen. I'm talking about where you can do what you need to do with just you, and then add people around you. He'll add people around you. So speak what you want to happen and go work for it. But hey, blessings to y'all. I'll be back on.